Next on the way there seemed to be some tension building with, say, Amazon against Gwen. Courtney is still miffed on that dunk that they kissed. And then he gives all the yoink with Court give the yoink to Heather into a blackout room and make an alignment to eliminate Gwen in the next elimination ceremony. But Heather only agrees not to make the one next lose to be on purpose. And with Heather but Heather has her finger crossed. While Gwen tries to get Heather to vote for their side. Actually, this is the old. Although Cody thought they should keep waiting until Duncan's eliminated, so Courtney can be off her Gwen vendetta. Vendetta's a terrible thing. So he can get rid of Sierra. And then now Team Chris is really a hot plan to do a breakup between Heather and Courtney. Although Owen thought he would try to subdue them like he did with Bridget and Lashana. Both of them warned him. And unfortunately, that never got through. Although, if she try to seduce Heather, according to what may affect it, she'll try to seduce Courtney. That will affect Heather, because he seems to know that Heather is somewhat. It feel like he's trying to resist Heather's Heather tries to resist Alejandro. Although Alejandro knows a plan for it fail, knows a good plan, but if he fails, good reason to vote him off. Are you sure that's gonna work? No, but try to vote him off, even though he never listened to Duncan. If he did say it wasn't even Courtney, whatever he said it isn't true. But Heather knows between Courtney and Alejandro don't mix. He knows he's up to something. When Chef says uh-oh, Chris says uh-oh funny, or uh-oh we're gonna die. The landing gear won't come up. I don't know what, and Chris says, what's causing it? Does that answer your question? Trust me, this guy doesn't know when to give up. Now, they're landed in Australia now. Landed in Australia. It's a special, marathon race of death. Part 1 has them involve, a emu race. Each one has to at least grab a emu race to the next challenge. And here are the highlights. Sierra through Gwen, through Cody onto the emu and that's good! Oh, and missed, and then... But then, Courtney just pushed off the emu. Pushed over to the emu. And Courtney is doing it on purpose. So he can get Gwen, so he can get headed ticked off. Now Alejandro had managed to get her a ride. While Courtney signed up, he said not to. Take your time. Is he trying to throw the match? And how will the emu react? Well, those emus keep picking on Duncan's head. But Gwen Alejandro thought that Sansa is doing flirtation. It's just that thought she never had any passion in her eyes. But is it? Yeah. Now Gwen knows I say Heather's taking a flirting with you. I bet. But when Gwen comes on, but when Duncan tries to get on the emu, thing went to the AWOL. But later on, Alejandro got caught to him and see that and Heather sees on the flirtation that is going on between them. And is it ticking off? And is it ticking her off? But Heather knows that she's going off net. Courtney is gonna go off net because she is trying to purposely making them lose. Again, or is it starting to get to her? Well, at the finish line, Conor Miller and Chef Hunter has to wait for at least 2 hours for any team to get there. But that's going to take 2 days because there's Death Valley in the center. But elsewhere, while Cody is sweating in the sun, Duncan's about to try to get back at Cody for that right hook he got in Greece. But then here's on to here's on to the main event. Round 1. We have on the left corner Duncan, while we have on the right a kangaroo. Oh, let's get right to Rumble! We have the right, and then kick. And the winner is Kangaroo by and then at least the 2 or 3 of Team Christmas really, really hot. Down this with Court. But then Duncan gets one more punch with a TKO. But then Courtney tries to although Courtney is trying to the flirt with Duncan, so Alejandro would feel the burn. But Owen, on the other hand, is still dead last. Let's hope he doesn't become food for the buzzards. Now the part 2 of the challenge. Each team has to bungee jump and grab a sheep. Each one that had to at least find one that has a mark to win in advance. Team Chris is really, really, really hot. Get some shears. But Amazon gets battery operated sheep shears. Looks like a barber shaver to me. Oh well. Gwen was about to say trying to make a pact with say Duncan, but thought Gwen asked say Heather was about to say to make an alliance against Courtney, but she said yes. First to jump off was Courtney. Let's hope it's long enough. Let's hope it's not too long for someone to get. Well, at least it's long enough not to splat onto the surface, but it wasn't short enough to not land on your keister. Gwen's up, and ooh, it's a cacti. Cody's up, and it's good. But in this Monica tidbit with Amazon, they get to do an Australian rock tidbit. But let's cut to the point. Team Chris was really, really hot one, and the result ended in a tiebreaker. It went down like this. And now the tiebreaker goes like this. Each one has to feed a baby koala with eucalyptus. Unfortunately, Gwen was allergic to this. Courtney has some experience with it. And in the end, which I hate to inform, Gwen gets the boots out due to eucalyptus allergies. That is foul play. That is 3 down now. 3 down in total. Gives it the total of 9 left. 5. Eight left. Well, that's it. This is Oval, and out.